Welcome to Sutton Stops, you guys. We are going to go to Disneyland today. This was my first trip back to Disney in 33 years, and I was so excited to get to go with Jeff's family. We first stopped at their beautiful home in Williams, Arizona. Oh my gosh, I'd never seen the leaves look like this. And then we had a little fun the night before we left because we had a long drive the next day.
So I sent it to a place in the middle of nowhere. The big black horse and a cherry tree. No, say no, you're not the one for me. No, say no, you're not the one for me. And I said no, you're not the one for me. Hey, big black horse and a cherry tree. I can't quite get there 'cause my heart's forsaken me. Big black horse and a cherry tree.
And then we got up early the next morning and we drove all the way to California to Dana Point Beach.
What song does Captain Lee Shank sing while training his new recruits?
I'll make a man out of you.
Yep. It's like, what's the guy that sings that? Jumped in like that. What's his name, Brent? Yeah, that was Randy Newman. So the first
like
Disney
that.
feature animation to feature the songwriting lyricist duo Alan Menken. Glad I was wrong.
Well, we just don't know, do we?
I know, we just don't know. I got another one though. What song from a Disney film was considered to be Walt's favorite? Watch Your Footwork, If I Never Knew You, Feed the Birds, or Home Sweet Home?
Probably Feed the Birds.
Tuppence a bit.
You see Mr. Bates or something?
Which Disney film was an Academy Award winner for the best original score and song, A Whole New World?
Aladdin.
Aladdin is correct.
Ryan King. They're Ryan King.
To Ryan King. Brent's Asian all of a sudden.
No, we had this.
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
It's Ryan King.
Right,
All right, where are we?
we're whale watching Dana Point Wharf. I don't know where we are right now, but we're whale watching.
What ocean?
Earth Ocean. I don't know. Dude, I'm excited though. It's been awesome.
Yep.
We're going down to the bar.
Let's go down to the pub. Let's go. Watch your step.
Wow.
Oh, they're right there. Look at him, baby.
Look. Oh my gosh, I got it.
Incredible. Oh, right there.
I can see him right by the boat. Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I got it. Oh. Totally got
This
it
is
all.
the best. Did you get him under the water too?
Yes, I did.
It's a couple.
Look at it, it's a bunch of them.
Yep. Oh my God, it's a whole pond.
Dolphin, they're not porpoise. So the way it works
I
is
pushed into you there.
all whales and all dolphins and porpoise are called cetaceans. So they all start at the cetacean level. They're all cetaceans. And they're divided up into toothed whales and baleen whales. And these guys actually are a toothed whale. And what all toothed whales have in common is they have one blowhole in the forward part of their head. Killer whales, sperm whales, all your porpoises are doing in the water through
I got that one filmed.
Yeah.
I did.
super active.
Oh man. Wow. That would have been perfect in slow-mo. Such an amazing afternoon with all those beautiful dolphins chasing after the boat. We had such a nice time. And then we went down to the beach to get a few pictures by this really beautiful lighthouse. And we got clobbered by the waves constantly because the high tide. This is like my favorite picture of Linda.
it on film?
No, I wish I had. I really wish I had.
It was really fun, even though we got splashed by the waves quite a bit, because it is a beautiful beach, really beautiful. And I always love being outside. And then we walked around the shops, and this was neat because this place was called Sutton Place. Very appropriate. So we got a few pictures there and had a great lunch, walked around a little bit. I really enjoyed getting to know Jeff's family a little bit better and getting to spend time with him. And then we settled down for the rest of the evening at Brent and Cat's beautiful place. I love how they decorate.
I'm gonna have myself a little kind of haunted Joe.
We know we're afraid. It doesn't mean
Java.
Then the next morning was Disney. And it was my first time to be there since I was a child. You guys, I cried walking in the gate, getting to go to Haunted Mansion, riding all the rides. I was such a little girl all day. I couldn't help it. Look at this. We had so much fun. And Jeff's family is extremely fun. And our favorite ride of the day wound up being Radiator Springs.
We're gonna race.
Hang on.
Bro.
We're gonna race down.
We're gonna race them.
So much fun. I wish we'd gotten to do this more than once.
Does that sound pretty?
Oh, well done.
Oh, wow. Hey, Dopey. You like that, don't you?
It hit the field right now. Look at there.
Come on. Good job.
So you need to add your Disney tunes now to your repertoire.
I have one. It's One Day My Prince Will Come.
So that's all I got of day one, and here is a day two. We immediately got to get some character pictures with Pluto. This one of Linda right here makes my heart so happy. It just does. And the boys got to do their typical pulling the sword out of the stone picture. Of course, I had to give it a shot too because it's my first time back to Disney. Getting to share this all with Jeff, let me tell you, this is absolutely where I fell in love with him and his wonderful family. Loved spending time with them. And while they rode the Mad Hatter ride, I rode the Tea Party ride. No one else wanted to go on it because it makes them a little dizzy. But my friend Ingrid happened to live nearby and she came in and did it with me.
Teacup ride! Morgan, Ingrid. Yay, Morgan. Go, Ingrid. Go, Ingrid. One more. Okay. That's an arm workout. Yeah. Woo! You will make it. Finally got to see the tiki room. Been 33 years.
And Kat got us a reservation at Carthay Circle to have an amazing 3-course dinner. And little did Jeff and I know that this is exactly where we would get engaged less than a year later.
Say, Nikki, ready to get the show underway? Oh, you hear that? Celebrate a world filled with magic. tribute to a very special man, Walt Disney. A man whose legacy continues to bring smiles and laughter to millions around the world. You see, Walt had a dream. In fact, he had many dreams. And in his lifetime, he saw them come true. Celebrate a world filled with magic. Just wish upon a star, shine so bright into the world.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure. Initiate takeoff sequence.
Auto takeoff sequence initiated.
Have you felt it? The dark side. And the light. We're home.
After that amazing evening was day 3, and I had to get my picture in front of the Disneyland Fire Department where the light still shines for Disney. And we ran around and did so much fun stuff on day 3. I got to do Mickey Greet and Minnie Greet and go look in their little houses in Toontown. You guys have got to go into Toontown if you go to Disneyland. It is a whole different world back there and so much fun, and like photo opportunity after photo opportunity. We had a blast running around Toontown and getting to meet Mickey and Minnie. And let me tell you, I kind of had a little girl moment. I almost cried. It was ridiculous. And Jeff and I stayed back and rode a lot of rides while everyone else went and had a little bit of a nap. But then when everybody came back together, we finished off the day. Really had a great time.
Woo! Misty.
is one of those trips I will never, ever forget. This is where Jeff and I truly fell in love and where I got to open up my heart and be a kid again. And I hadn't done that in years. I cried so many times out of pure joy and happiness. So thank you guys for coming along and watching this with us. And remember, sudden stops make the best adventures.